get you some. Oh, yeah. Mate, it's lucky she can cook. Wow! G'day, lovelies. Welcome back. Alright, this is a really old school recipe. Golden syrup dumplings. Now, I have been asked to make these by a lot of people, but the very first person that asked me a long time ago was Pete the Bastard. So Pete, this one's for you, mate. I hope I can make your mum proud. I will write the recipe below as always. First thing we need to do is get a bowl and a sifter. We want to sift 1 cup of self-raising flour. To that we want to add 30 grams of chopped butter, and then with our fingertips we want to squeeze it all into the flour until it's all squeezed in. Once we've done that, we want to add 1 teaspoon of normal sugar. Just mix that through a little bit. Alright, put a hole in the centre. Set that aside for a sec. We want to get 1 egg and whisk it up in a small bowl. Just under 1/4 cup of milk. And our 1 egg. Then we just mix that through. Alright, now we get a tablespoon measurement and we want to get our hands a little bit damp. So just wet them a little bit. Tap them on your tea towel. Grab your tablespoon measurement. Grab a clean plate. Okay, so we want a level tablespoon or just under. With our damp hands, pull it out. Roll it. Okay. And sit them on that plate. And you'll have to dampen your hands every couple. Okay, with the damp hands, they're really easy to do. Alrighty, so we set them aside for a minute. Alrighty, now we need either a saucepan or a deep frying pan. Now, the most important thing about it is the size. Now, whether you're using a saucepan or a frying pan, you've got to make sure it's something that's got a good lid with it, okay? So we want to get it. So this is roughly 25 centimetres across the middle. This one is just perfect. You could not do it any smaller or it wouldn't work. 1.5 cups of water, 30 grams of butter, 1/3 cup of brown sugar firmly packed in there, and 1/3 cup of golden syrup. Oh yeah, baby. Righty, and that is all we need, folks. Okay, now we want to put it onto a medium heat. So what we want to do is we want to slowly bring it to the boil. Alright, it's starting to boil, so we want to set the timer for 1 minute exactly. Okay, 1 minute later. Now if you're on a gas, turn it down to a simmer, otherwise I'm moving it over to a simmer. Oh, just swirl it once. I apologise for the light. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to pick up our balls and put them in there. We might need to just dampen our fingers. Okay, we want to sit them in there, spread them out just a little bit. Righty, once we've got them all in there and spread out a little bit, we now want to whack the lid on. And as soon as they start simmering, which they are about to already, we now want to set the timer for 10 minutes and leave them sit there simmering away for 10 minutes on their own. Okay, 10 minutes later, I just took the lid off just so I didn't steam the camera. Alright, very carefully with a couple of forks, we just want to flip them all over. Okay, once we've flipped them all over, we want to put the lid on and we want to set the timer for another 10 minutes. Alrighty, 10 minutes later and we are ready to rock and roll. Take them off the heat. Oh, I'll just let it out this way and get the steam out first. Now, traditionally they're served 3 to a bowl, so it serves 4. So we just carefully get them out. Look at these babies. Once you've served them all up, get some of the juice out of the bottom and pour that over the top of them. Oh yeah, baby. I thought I'd just show you quickly what one looks like. They taste like beautiful, fluffy, soft donuts. Look at this. That's what they look like on the inside. Beautiful, fluffy. Oh. Well, there you have it, lovelies. A golden oldie, an iconic Aussie dessert. So you serve them warm. You can have them on their own, or you can have them with ice cream, or fresh cream, or custard. Well, Pete, I hope I did your mum proud. Have a great week, lovelies. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next Monday. Toodles.